Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Voice of TOD. I'm Tom, and today we're going to take a look at this. Well, there's a few things we're going to take a look at. The first thing is the future of Play Direct 2024, followed by Wholesome Games Direct. Again, another smaller show, more indie stuff, which I'm absolutely here for. This is obviously the year of indie games. Totally sold. So they're going to be on this stream, and depending on how long future of play goes on for, there might be a stream swap. We're going to do it two ways, potentially. And then afterwards, probably got about hour and a half-ish break, and we're going to go into the future games show, which is usually a good one as well. Just make sure that the sound is coming through to the point where nobody's ears are going to bleed. So here we are with Future of Play, presented by Glitch. We did this last year with a VTuber of... Oh, we have 10 minutes now, do we? Okay, fair enough. Interesting. Slightly annoying. Hey Catherine, how are we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. I love it when they say stream starts at 4 o'clock and then you gotta wait another 10 minutes. Here we go. Right, okay, well, while that's doing its thing, let's have a little talk about yesterday. I haven't done any videos. I've been struggling with my voice a little bit, to be honest. But let's go over some of the things that stood out to me from yesterday's streams. Obviously, Summer Game Fest was a big one. Sorry, Charles, I'm gonna just knock your volume down there a touch more. Summer Game Fest was a big one. I have seen a lot of flack online for Jeff's show. I actually don't think it was too bad, considering how they've been in the past. I think Jeff puts on a pretty good show with a lot of hard work. I think ultimately he doesn't get enough credit for what he does. That said, it is very much a sponsored thing because they're expensive to do. And while this year it feels like he's made a conscious effort, and the team have made a conscious effort to showcase more indie things, smaller games, AA's and smaller, you still need the big games, you still need the big draws. I don't know if we had that yesterday. It felt like there was some trailers of, look at this game, here's 10 seconds, now it's going to be shown off in 2 days' time somewhere else. Obviously to keep costs down. Yeah, it's a tough one. But I have a list of 12 games from it that I thought were really good. Yeah, I'm doing alright, Catherine. Yeah, we're here. We're still going. We're on HD, that's fine. We're plugging away. Yeah, like the things that stood out for me obviously aren't resonating with other people. But I think I'm in a position as someone who's played games for a lot of years and who's been let down by a lot of games in the recent years. I want something different. I want to explore other avenues. It helps that I stream games. You know, I get to spend time playing and sharing games with you, but I'll play things that if I had 2 hours a night, I wouldn't play. The big one for me from the AAAs is Space Marine 2. I'm still super excited about that. I hope we get some more information about it. It is coming out in September, so it's probably going to be Gamescom in Cologne. Star Wars Outlaws, we're going to get more on Monday. There was no point in showing it, to be honest. It was pretty silly to show. But we'll get more on Monday. Once Human, with the big date reveal, looked interesting. I don't know if it's something I'd rush to play, but apparently I was wrong. No, it wasn't Once Human. It was Dark and Darker. It is a free-to-play game. I didn't think it was. Dark and Darker is free-to-play. It's back on Steam, and that looked like the old-school Skyrim-y, well, not even Skyrim, older than Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls Morrowind kind of vibe. Looked clunky, but it's not a AAA game. It's catering to that area and that era of games. where it's not like super quick twitchy gameplay. It's just swinging a sword, using magic, hard focused first person, back to the old school RPGs of that time frame, which is cool. Killer Bean obviously looked fun. Think Max Payne with a baked bean. That's one to keep an eye on as well. The big indie standout for me is Cairn. Cairn looked incredible. Hoping we get some more. We've got the PC Games show tomorrow after the Xbox stuff, so hopefully we get a little bit more, but we did get quite a lot, and the French studio that's making it, it's like a really nice game. Really nice game. Dark and Darker, I think it was, yeah. It's the one that I think you knew the name of, Catherine, I didn't. Another favourite for me, you know, and alright, there was a lot of CGI trailers there. We didn't see a lot of gameplay, and a lot of the trailers were check us out in August. It's annoying, right? Nobody really wants CGI trailers. We want to see gameplay, but a lot of the stuff has already been announced. So I'll give them a pass on that. I wouldn't normally, but this year, because everything they're showcasing is coming out in the next 10 months, I'll give them a pass. And we did get some gameplay. Might not be from games that you want to see and you want to play. We did get some gameplay. But a big standout for me, I'm super invested and super interested in Dune. I love the Paul Atreides story. It's brilliant. The movies have been great. Dune Awakening, alright, it was a CGI trailer. But it was a great CGI trailer, giving you the premise of this game and where it fits in, and potentially how it fits into the wider Dune lore and worlds. Basically, it's its own separate thing. I'm super interested in that. That looks really cool. And come on, who doesn't want to go to Arrakis and fight with the Fremen? Do some spice, you know? Then we went on to Day of the Devs. I think Day of the Devs was the best showcase. I loved Devolver. It was getting late and I was very tired. I love Devolver. Their shows are always brilliant, but they're so sort of hyper-focused. It's their stuff, it's their showcase. But they're hyper-focused on what they do, and what they do it very well. And it's always a great watch, but I don't always come away from... I've just been emailed about Dune Awakening. Speaking of Dune, that's weird. Yeah, Devolver do their own thing. They're incredible at what they do, but it's their own thing. You either like it or you don't. And some of the stuff I like, some of the stuff I don't get on with, and that's fine. All right, come on, give me a chance here. So the Devolver one was good, and it was comedy value was off the charts. It was creepy, it was sinister, it was so funny, it was so well done. Day of the Devs was incredible. Everything that they showed deserved to be there. Looked interesting. I've got a list of 7 games from the hour that they showed. I don't know how many games they showed, but I've got a list of 7. I could have added more. But there's some fantastic looking things. While waiting, surprised me. A game about waiting doesn't sound interesting. But, you know, it's what you get up to while you're waiting. That looked really cool. Lovely art style. All of the stuff at Day of the Devs was a beautiful art style. UFO 50, sorry. The idea of an arcade collection for a games console that never existed, and each game is a fully fledged game that they've made 50 games, basically. Incredible idea. You can play them through the year. You can see how gaming evolved through the late 80s into the early 90s. Sounds great. Absolutely sold on that idea, and I will be looking that up. Koira looked really good. That was definitely an interesting one. I was a little bit lukewarm, but you know, we got more of an interest with it. This is more music chat. Tell you what, I'm not done yet, so you've got to put up with me and then we'll do the showcase. We still got 2.5 minutes. Arranger. Now, this one really surprised me because it's a puzzle game that works on a grid. how it moves and how you interact with the world completely blew me away. So that's something that I want to keep an eye out. A lot of this stuff is PC. After Love EP, again, there's a very, very sad story to it. But it looks like it's a passion project. And the people who are putting it together and doing it, they're making it with love, with care. And it's a special game for them, but it also comes across on the screen, the art style, how you interact with the world, the music in there, the whole thing. All of it looked really, really nice. I'm looking forward to that. And Phoenix Springs, I'm pretty sure, we've seen a lot of games. I'm pretty sure Phoenix Springs was the point and click, the old school point and click with the female reporter. That is right up my alley. The visuals, the use of color, how the world popped, the audio, the narration, fantastic. A true homage to 90s point and click games from, you know, Lucasfilm all the way up. So yeah, absolutely. Some really, really cool stuff. I'm just going to turn over the page for Saturday's notes. We'll see what we get out of Future of Play. This is more of the smaller indie stuff as well. I think Wholesome's going to be the one that gets me today, but we'll see. Here we go, easing into it with the YouTube countdown. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I wasn't this morning. I was very tired this morning. I'm on 4 hours sleep, which at the minute is good for me. But we'll see. I'm hoping that there's going to be some really cool things and some very different things shown off. I haven't seen this intro for a while. This is quite nice. Well, that's sinister. Vanguard. You mean Veiled Guard, the Dragon Age one?
Ready to broadcast.
Catherine.
Finally. Hope you didn't miss me too badly. Guess what? I brought you gifts. The kind of games that
Like
only
gifts.
the future can offer. So cozy up, but stay alert. Never before seen Galaxy premieres are coming your way.
Never before seen.
Future of Play Direct.
I do like the premise of this. Let me know if the volume's okay, any issues in chat. Give me a shout. Dragon Age is Tuesday. I will be doing a live reaction to it. We're getting a full 15 minutes, including the opening of Dragon Age Veilguard. Tuesday, I think it's 4 PM UK time. But yeah, I'm going to throw up a scheduled stream for that as well. That's probably the last one I'll be doing this week. It's on its own little thing. I just haven't set that up yet. But yes, definitely. Definitely getting that. And the more I think about it, the more I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting Final Fantasy vibes from this. Yeah, you've got a grappling hook, I'm already sold. Despite it being more of a pixelated art style, it's very pretty. Like, the colours pop. And a Kira style motorbike, that's pretty cool. It does look like the old style Base X0. Alright, that's already one for the list. That looked really interesting. All this stuff, guys, if you see something that you like, do wishlist it on Steam, because it really does help developers, and it helps Steam promote things, and then they can make better games and things from it. So
You're double X now. Persona non grata. Belief ain't enough. I need to see commitment. He'd bleed for those words.
All restrictions lifted.
no, your jam is in. It looks too old, or you're too old. I just want fun. I want fun. I want different.
Guys like us don't get
I want
second chances.
exciting.
Yet here we are in our
I
third
don't
lives.
want FIFA 25. I don't
How
want.
many more do you think?
I know we're getting it, but Call of Duty bland remake. You know, I just want something new.
Try and keep up.
Card battlers aren't for me. Battlesuit Aces. Nice art style though. Very clean art style. Not grinding it, fair enough. Toner, I'm gonna go with, is it Stoner? Toner? We'll go Stoner, I think. How are we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. How do you mean favourite game? Do you mean in out of everything ever, or from what we've seen the last couple of days? There's nothing in here for me, I'm afraid. But card battlers are huge. Oh, it's Outer Sloth. Okay, now I know who Outer Sloth are. I can start to piece that together.
Welcome to Port Tomorrow, a perfect place for every Whoosh citizen to work, socialize, and relax. We here at Whoosh have thought of everything, so you never have to.
Don't believe their marketing and don't believe their messaging. This is the face of Whoosh. Look around. We are all trapped here on this island. We are being watched and we have to fight back. I know they outnumber us, but we've discovered their weakness. Their weakness is dance. Dance reprograms them. Dance makes them see us as more than just a number on a spreadsheet. You have to dance.
It's a little bit
You have to
jet
dance
set.
like your life depends on it. Take back control. Free yourself and feel the movement. The revolution will not be
You wouldn't get a
choreographed.
AAA game studio doing this. That's why I like stuff like this. Not for me at all, but what a cool idea. All-time favourite? That's a question. From a technical and experience standpoint, I'm gonna say probably Red Dead 2, just from the whole package. Incredible, incredible. But I do like a good Halo game as well, so. I'm quiet, or this audio's quiet. Video. You're not really missing a huge amount, to be fair. Look, it's the guy from Despicable Me. Yuka replay. Interesting. Another old style Final Fantasy-esque. What is it with like games working dating sim stuff in? Come on, camera. Behave. I haven't got the light on the back of that might be why. This is another genre that's thankfully passed me by. I preferred the 2D animation to the 3D stuff they had. Day with Death. It's like Gorilla's character design. Great music. Super chilled out. Beautiful art style as well. Clever use of colours. Date with Death. Keep an eye out for that. Going on the list. Is that December 9th? Something different. The word game. Yeah, I think it did say it was a movie. It was like an interactive visual novel, I suppose, rather than... Don't give me word games either. My brain doesn't work that way. No idea. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. Farming Sims is another, like, building and this kind of stuff. This kind of cozy game is huge. Hey Mark, how we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're feeling better. You're always welcome to lurk if you need a safe place to hide. I think there's enough farming sim style lifestyle games coming out to keep me more interested than being a frog in a frog world. I actually really want to know what that Blumhouse one was, the horror one. We saw it, yeah, last night. That's definitely, I missed the name of it, but that's definitely one I want to see. That's going to become a crowded market. German studio, that's cool. I love seeing these European studios. Gaming development now feels very global, which is so cool. I know it always has been, but probably does Wordle. Yeah, I've heard of Wordle. It's way above my IQ. I'm not fussed on this game, but I'm loving the music. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's like marbles, isn't it? There is a marbles that people use on YouTube. This is basically designer course and roll marbles and yeah. Cozy marbles, there you go. Beautiful music. The older I get, the more I get into that kind of folky vibe.
Ugh, how irritating. I'd rather be here with you. Now let's talk about something more exciting. Like the Future of Play Direct Steam event, of course. I'm here to direct you
Is that on
to
yet?
all of the cosmic wonders that you're seeing live
Cosmic
right now.
bangers.
Mosey your way on over to the Steam event for brand new demos, sales, and so much more. Be sure to show these game devs some love with your wallets and your wish lists. Hey, How are we holding up?
Signal is secure and stable.
Then on with the show. Don't you dare look away.
Well, show me something good then.
Here is what I learned during my
Yes.
years as a reporter.
This looks incredible.
Not every door opens.
It is
with a
Phoenix
key.
Springs, right? This is what I was thinking of.
You can be creative when you connect the dots. Listen to what people say. Write down how they say it. And above all, never forget that even the right leads. Even the right leads can lead to the wrong place.
Yeah, Phoenix Springs. Oh, I'm so excited for that. That's one of these that I'd never heard of. But as soon as I saw it, I thought, yes, please. Very cool. Caligram Studio. We've seen Rekka before. It's the Baba Yaga house. It's weird. It's super weird. Is it? I'm sure this is single player, but it's got that survival element to it. Obviously crafting and stuff. Mad. Just mad. But weird in a good way.
Our city is slowly sinking. If we play our cards right, we might just survive.
Interesting art style.
Because the city sees our every action, knows our every move, listens to every whisper, and rewards each one accordingly.
Is it like a tarot game?
Our city is slowly sinking.
And its untold secrets with it, fading into the ground. But I know there is more to this world than mere survival. I've read the forbidden languages inscribed on the walls, and I will
That's
uncover
cool.
the truth before the last eclipse emerges.
Sandara, city of 1,000 eclipses. Interesting. Not sure if it's for me, but interesting. This reminds me of... What was it that we played? Were you on the back of the dinosaur? Wandering Village. Different art style. Have we not seen this before? I remember this art style from somewhere. It's certainly unique. It's a city builder, isn't it? Basically. It's got a vibe of Oh, what was the film where cities roll around and eat each other? Mortal Engines? Bit of a vibe with that. That's one way to start a trailer. Interesting, I guess. You're watching a lot of Nightingale? Yeah, it's ex-BioWare devs, Nightingale. It's something that I want to play. The state it's in, I don't think I want to buy it, is the only thing I'll say. But yeah, it's caught my attention as Nightingale. And that, again, when we first saw it, I don't know what it looks like now, but when we first saw it, it was visually stunning. Very different. Very funky. Oh, you program it to move. That's an interesting take on the puzzle, isn't it? It's like the droids used to do in school, little robots that you could set up on tracing paper and they'd count how many squares they move, and like you could program from... That's going back to the 90s. It's crap tech now, but... Nightingale plays well. It's good to know. It had problems at launch, but I know that they've worked very hard to get it into a place where it's much more enjoyable. Which is good, because they're the studio of a very good pedigree of veterans. Node. Demo coming soon. There's a sinister edge to that, isn't there? Here we go, another cat game. Is it another cat game for our list? Australian game, nice.
I can't take you inside, honey. I already have a cat.
A complex moving narrative experience.
Can I tell you a secret?
It's not as cute as Little Kitty, Stray.
I know how it feels to be scared, angry, and all alone.
What have I done?
Sinister, interesting. Copycat. I do like a cat game, but that looks like it's more psychological horror than cutesy jazz soundtrack. I don't know what Bellwright is. I'm not seeing that one. This one isn't wowing me. Not everyone's going to be a hit, but... Light Odyssey. Oh, we've seen this quite a few times. This looks really messed up. Was it Day of the Devs yesterday? Psychosis? Was it called? Yeah, we saw this last year as well. Psychroma.
But she's a princess. We're supposed to save her. You're supposed to slay her, or she'll go on to destroy everything. Do you not understand what everything means?
You poor thing. We both know this isn't you.
See? She's not a monster. She pries the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
I'll try to make it quick.
What is she?
Slay the princess. Fully voiced. Okay. Voicing is good.
You didn't think we were done, did you? Don't you get it? There is no escape. Everything you do always brings you right back to me.
Keep an eye on that. That might be interesting. Slay the princess, the pristine cut. It looks super creepy. Also funky.
I'm all fired up for the finale, and look, it's coming in hot. Try not to burn yourself, dear player.
There is something wrong. Shouldn't you already know? Should have spelled it
Rhythm
out.
games I don't do well with.
Put it in a song. Every time you make that face,
Rooster we saw. That looked interesting.
Out of sync and out of tune. That frequency I can't undo. Please listen close. Stop drumming on my heart, please. The rhythm that you're playing is just way up.
A nice art style. Alzara. We've seen that before though. Village builder stuff I just can't get my head around. Even if you are playing as a beaver. This is Bubblegum Galaxy. It's like just a puzzle game. Retro gadgets. Interesting. Lamori. I feel like we've seen something like that before as well. Obviously just a puzzle adventure game. Margin of the Strange.
Stop drumming on my heart, please stop. Got me black and blue.
I hate that we get these beautiful animated, like 2D animated cutscenes, and then it cuts to gameplay that could have been that, and it isn't. Geno Kids. Oh, this is the music one that we saw at the start. Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip. Try saying that when you've had a few. Fair enough.
It's that time already. And although this was sweet, I know that the wait for the next Future of Play Direct will be even sweeter. Hope all of these certified cosmic bangers will keep you busy. Until next time, Melios signing out.
Okay. That was Future of Play we'll leave that up. That was Future of Play 2024. Only 3 things on there. There's a lot of stuff on there that we've already seen, but that's kind of what we're at with these indie showcases. Coming up at 5 PM or just after 5 PM is the Wholesome Games Direct, which we're going to be covering. What I'm going to do, last night they flowed into each other, so it made sense just to keep the stream going. Whereas now, because we've got 20 minutes, I'm going to go make a brew, and then I'll fire up the stream just before we go live with Wholesome. And we'll cover the Wholesome stuff. I think it's an hour. They've got over 70 games to show, which will be cool. More indie stuff, much more cozy vibe, much more chilled out. So that should be pretty good. I enjoyed it last year. And later on tonight, we've got a Future Games show at 8 PM. So we're going to be 3 streams today, but it's not a problem. So I'm going to dip out now, come back in, 15, 20 minutes. We'll watch some Wholesome together, get some Wholesome games, add some more games to our list for Saturday. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch you all very, very soon. Thank you very much for watching. See you in about 20.